Night crept over Brooklyn in 1980 like a velvet shroud, muffling the chaos that pulsed beneath every blinking neon sign and battered street lamp. In the labyrinth of alleyways, humanity's heartbeat quickened, shopkeepers locking their doors with trembling hands, young men huddled in doorways passing secrets in low voices, mothers scanning the darkness for dangers both known and unknown. The city breathed apprehension, haunted by the relentless advance of gangs whose power seemed absolute. At the heart of this storm stood an age-worn brownstone, its stones stained by decades of hopes lost and found. The protagonist, known to no one by name, slipped through the shadows like a rumor. Cloaked and hooded, his footsteps lighter than the wind, he watched from above, a sentinel unclaimed by any neighborhood. His past was a tapestry torn by violence, childhood evenings spent on these very streets, his family shattered by the same corruption that now gripped the city. Brooklyn was drowning, and the police, overwhelmed and infiltrated by rot, had little to offer beyond weary shrugs and cold, bureaucratic sympathy. In moments of silence, the masked man's mind drifted to a singular event, a fire 10 years ago that changed everything and made him an outcast among those sworn to protect. As week turned to week, stories began to thread through the city's soul. Barkeepers swapped tales of a figure who'd appeared out of fog and dismantled a notorious crew with frightening precision. In Polish Town, an elderly woman swore she saw him leap across rooftops like a phantom. Newspapers dismissed these whispers as urban legend, but every criminal who failed to return home spoke louder than print could ever scream. One night, as rain hammered the city, the Angel vigilante intervened in a robbery on Flatbush Avenue. With movements sharp and nearly supernatural, he disarmed the attackers in a blur, leaving the victims unharmed and the perpetrators unconscious. Children from the block watched him disappear into steam rising from the subway grates. Who was he? A broken policeman seeking redemption, an ex-Marine haunted by war, or something other? Something not born of this world. In every home, on every block, hope flickered anew. Brooklyn's streets were changed, if only by the promise that someone, somewhere, was fighting for their return. If you want to discover what happens next in this shadowed tale, don't forget to like and follow the channel so you won't miss the upcoming chapters. As the Angel Vigilante's reputation grew, so did the anxiety across Brooklyn's criminal ranks. Word traveled fast. Some claimed he could fly, others said bullets never touched him, and a handful swore that after a violent skirmish, only a single pristine feather remained. Law enforcement, meanwhile, became obsessed, splitting into factions who saw him as an enemy or as a hope the city desperately needed. Each night brought new mysteries. Near an abandoned theater, detectives found a set of bloodless footprints vanishing into the wall. Graffiti artists began marking alleyways with swirling halos, while battered gang leaders offered bounties to anyone who could unmask Brooklyn's silent protector. Within the Angel's own mind, memories rose and fell in waves. A gentle hand reaching for him through smoke, a broken police badge hidden in an old cigar box. His senses sharpened with every passing mission, the sharp tang of gunpowder mixed with the scent of hot pretzels, the chilling echo of a child's laughter resurrected in the middle of a fight. But on a rainy Wednesday, everything shifted. The Angel found a cryptic message scratched onto a brick wall in Vinegar Hill. "Who are you, Savior?" It was a challenge, a plea, and a reminder of the face he saw each night in dreams, a brother lost to gang violence, a promise never fulfilled. He began to question the price of vigilantism as his journey through Brooklyn's darkest corners led him deeper into both myth and memory. Opponents grew bolder. A trap was set in a derelict subway station littered with old newspapers, broken glass, and the ghosts of commuters past. The Angel escaped, but not without injury, shaken by both physical pain and the anguish of reliving trauma. If this story is gripping you, tap like and follow the channel now to keep up with every twist of this electrifying adventure. Brooklyn's criminal organizations, frustrated and frightened, formed uneasy alliances, pooling resources to hunt their enemy. Their plan? Lure the Angel vigilante into an abandoned church in Greenpoint, where stained glass windows filtered moonlight into shards of ruby and sapphire. Inside, he faced not only killers, but the specters of his own history. His adversary, the leader of the largest gang, recognized something familiar in the Angel's stance, an echo of old battles. The city's guardian fought with calculated fury, pushing away the ghosts of a disintegrated family, flashes of a uniform folded beneath floorboards, and the haunting memory of his mother's last words, "Never let them take your soul." During the brutal confrontation, truths slipped out in fragments. The Angel was once a cop whose battle with corruption had ended with disgrace and exile. The gang leader, it emerged, was the childhood friend he believed dead. The duel, physical and psychological, left both shaken and exposed. As sirens wailed outside, the Angel faced a choice: leave the city to its fate or reveal his identity to inspire lasting change. He chose silence and action, slipping into the night while the police, some recognizing his tactics, some still hostile, debated what to do. The myth deepened, as did the fear and awe swirling around his persona. To keep uncovering the secrets and revelations within this saga, be sure to follow the channel. Every chapter delivers new and unexpected turns. Wounded and weary, the Angel vigilante retreated to his hidden sanctuary beneath a forgotten bakery. Brooklyn teetered on collapse. Old alliances dissolved. New predators emerged to claim the void. Rumors spread of the Protector's injury, and bold young criminals tested the boundaries he'd enforced. Questions hounded him relentlessly. Was his war against crime helping the innocent, or making violence worse? An old colleague, now working as a detective, discovered the truth about the Angel's identity and begged him to reconsider his crusade. Facing betrayal from trusted allies and haunted by his own guilt for the innocents caught in crossfire, he struggled with the boundaries of justice. On one storm-tossed evening, the Angel found himself cornered in Prospect Park, surrounded by thugs, their faces lit by the orange glow of burning trash cans. The fight was equal parts nightmare and prophecy. As each blow landed, he felt fragments of memory, laughter and screams, the sound of his sister's voice, pull him between past and present. By the battle's end, the Angel was bloodied but not broken. He stared down the city's new kingpins, promising that every life he'd saved, every hope rekindled, mattered more than his own fate. His mission was never about revenge, but about restoring a city that taught him hope could survive even the darkest nights. If you're eager to witness how this story ends, smash that like and activate notifications. Only here will you see the legend's final chapter. Brooklyn's sun rose over a changed landscape. The Angel vigilante had vanished, his whereabouts unknown, his story a tapestry woven by those whose lives he'd touched. Kids walked to school with a new sense of freedom. Shopkeepers dared to keep lights on past dark, and mothers slept more soundly, knowing the streets belonged to them again. In homes both grand and humble, people debated the truth. Was the Angel real? Was he a single man, a team, or an idea? Some swore he once tended wounds in hospital basements. Others said he lingered at church doorways, listening for confessions. Newspapers told their own tales, but his legacy lay in the whispered gratitude felt by the city's heart. For the Angel himself, wherever and whoever he was, the final silence brought solace. He had given Brooklyn new legends, had shown that one soul, when driven by love and rage, could shatter a dynasty of fear. In every block decorated with hopeful graffiti, his spirit endured, a testament that good can rise from ruin, that justice sometimes wears the cloak of myth. If this story moved you, leave a like and follow the channel for more incredible urban legends, mysteries, and hidden secrets you'll only find here.